Good day, dear students. Today we are going to discuss the topic how to write a good lesson plan. So first, let's look through the objectives of our lesson. So by the end of the lesson, we will discuss the value of effective planning, various components of effective lesson plans, the difference between good planning and poor planning, and at the end we will reflect on our lesson plans. So in the lesson plan, we usually create our lesson plans according to state or school standards. And the first thing that we should consider is that we should pay attention what are we going to teach. Then also we should pay attention to the grade and time management of the lesson. Effective teachers usually know the content. They understand the development of the student, value the diversity of the students within the class. So it means that we may have mixed ability students in every class. Use multiple assessments to evaluate progress. Create a suitable learning environment. Adapt and modify instruction. Use effective communication. Also, effective teachers collaborate with all members of the learning community. Next, we are going to discuss the difference between good planning and poor planning. What is good planning? If you have very good plan, it keeps the teacher and the students on track. We also achieve all the objectives of the lesson. It helps teachers to avoid unpleasant surprises and provides a roadmap and visuals in a logical sequence. It also provides direction to a substitute and enhances student achievement. So, poor planning. Poor planning leads to frustration for the teacher and the student, aimless wandering in the classroom, unmet objectives, of course, no connections to prior learnings, disorganization, lack of needed materials, away, and poor management of the classroom. A good lesson plan usually includes objectives, list of materials, warm-up and introduction, procedures and presentation, assessment, evaluation, closure, and reflection. What is objective? So objective, this is a description of what the student will be able to do by the end of the lesson to accomplish learning. And we usually create our objectives according to SMART method. According to this method, objectives should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. So warm-up and introduction. Why do we need warm-up? First of all, it grabs the attention of our students, provides the interest and motivation factor, and we usually start our lesson with a question maybe, or story, or saying, an activity, or a discussion starter. So in short, the teacher needs to be very creative. Procedures and presentation. What is procedure? Procedure should be organized step by step. It provides a quick review of previous learning. And also specific activities to assist students in the developing the new knowledge should be used. So in procedure and presentation, we may use a lot of activities, learning activities. It can be graphic organizers, creative play, peer presenting, performances, role playing, debates, and game making. Also, we may use projects. Evaluation. In evaluation part, the teacher may use different types of assessment. For example, it can be teacher-made test, in-class or homework assignment, project to apply the learning in real-life situation, recitation and summaries, performance assessments, use of rubrics or portfolios. In closing part, we usually summarize the major concepts. Also, we recap the main points of the lesson. Teacher sets the stage for the next phase of the learning. And the reflection. In the reflection part, we usually ask questions about how well the lesson went. It means what went well and what didn't work very properly. So what problems did I experience? Are there things I could have done differently in the lesson? And how can I build on this lesson to make future lessons successful? So this is all for today. I hope you got a lot of interesting information, and thank you for your attention.